Well, today marks the first anniversary when 12 boys and their football coach became trapped in a flooded cave in Thailand. Now, the group's plight underground gripped the world. Here's a look back at what happened. Now, the group went missing on the 23rd of June. They were exploring Chiang Rai's Tham Luang cave after football practice. A flash flood forced them deep inside the cave, where search and rescue efforts began that very same day. Those frantic efforts were hampered by rising water levels. Divers and volunteers from all over the world joining hands for the complex operation. Rescuers worked around the clock in pitch black waters, but still no contact with the group was made for more than a week. Finally, a miracle. Some 9 days later, the boys and their coach were found very cold, very emaciated, but alive and deep inside their cave. The attention then turned to the difficult task of how to get them out safely from that situation. Well, the food and medical supplies had to be sent into the group because, well, they still had to remain in the cave. The boys were taught how to use diving masks while teams pumped out water to help clear the path. Just days later, tragedy struck when a former Thai Navy SEAL diver died while trying to establish an airline, underscoring the risks involved in this rescue mission. 8th of July, the first 4 boys emerged from the cave. 4 more boys were rescued the day after. Finally, the 10th of July, the last of the group was brought to safety. Well, today, hundreds of people turned up outside Tham Luang Cave for a running and cycling event to mark the first anniversary of the saga. The event is aimed at remembering the incident and the dedication of all those who took part in the rescue. Runners and cyclists passed locations related to the incident, such as this statue of the Thai Navy diver who died, temples, as well as the places where the rescuers stayed.
It's a really neat opportunity to come back together 1 year later with everybody under a bit less pressure and with the opportunity to feel get a little bit of closure, right? And see, okay, we're back here and things are okay, and know that the boys are good and be able to reconnect with people that we formed relationships with.
Members of the Wild Boars football team have become quite famous. The group entered the Tham Luang cave on June the 23rd last year, but soon became trapped by flooding. Divers found them 10 days later, and a challenging operation was mounted to rescue them.
ก็อยากขอขอบคุณทุกคนนะครับที่ในวันนี้ปีที่แล้วนะครับที่ทุกคนสละแรงงาน